I have the zest of 1 lemon and a half a cup of butter. I'm going to add 6 minced garlic cloves and a tablespoon of minced fresh parsley and thyme. I'm going to add a tablespoon of smoky paprika, a teaspoon of salt, about a half a teaspoon of pepper, the juice of 1 lemon, just going to mix it all up. This is going to be the compound butter that I'm going to use to season my bistro style roasted chicken. It's going to be delicious. Okay, I'm going to stuff this chicken with half of an onion, a celery stalk, 1 carrot, and the rinds of that lemon that I juiced. Stick that in there too. And a couple sprigs of rosemary and thyme. Stick that in there. We're going to separate the skin a little bit here from the breast meat. We're going to take some of our compound butter and just work it under the skin. And do that on both sides. And we'll just give them a little massagey. I'm going to wash my hands. We're going to sprinkle with salt and pepper. Pretty liberally. I'm going to add some white wine. About a cup or so. If you don't want to use wine, you could use water. You could use chicken stock. I tied his legs together and put the wings underneath them so they'll have a more uniform cooking shape. So 425 for about an hour, 15 minutes, hour and a half. Depends on the size of the chicken. About a half an hour into the cooking time, start basting the chicken with the baster. And then I'm just going to lay a piece of foil kind of on top because it's getting a little bit too brown for my liking. And we'll just continue about every 15 minutes. Okay, I got the pan drippings here, and I added 4 bouillon cubes, chicken bouillon cubes. I'm just going to put some flour in there, maybe, I don't know, like 3 tablespoons. You want to cook it for a little bit to get the floury taste out. I'm going to add a quart of water here. I'll bring that to temperature and be right back. It's come to temperature and I've cooked it for about a minute. I've checked it for seasonings and it's perfect. And this is the Bistro chicken. It always amazes me how something like a humble little chicken could be so good. The leftovers from last night's dinner, I'm going to make a cottage pie. And I have 11 by 7 baking dish that I put the leftover chicken, kind of shredded it. Put a 14-ounce can of drained corn. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese. It's kind of how my mom used to make it. And personally, I haven't met a casserole that I didn't like that had cheese in it. So just a little bit. Next, I'm going to add the leftover gravy. Next, I'm going to add the mashed potatoes. Put the mashed potatoes on the top, and it's okay if there's a little area now and again poking through. That just means when it bubbles up, all that gravy is going to come up there. Okay, it's in a 350 oven. Just warm it up. So there it is, all bubbly and good. So I got out of one chicken, a dinner, and a lunch.